Hey everybody, coming to you from my man cave today, and wanted to talk about my powered paraglider, my Nirvana Rodeo, sitting on top of a cruise carbon trike. Finally, after about, let's see, how many hours we got here now. It says 5.8, I put this tack on about 6 hours after I started flying it. So close to 12 hours I ran into my first real maintenance item, and it wasn't a big one. But as I was throttling up, just noticed the propeller was making kind of a strange sound. It didn't sound quite right, and a buddy of mine that was on the ground listening said, "Hey, you know, when you goosed that throttle, I heard your belt screeching, so you might want to tighten it." So okay, I checked my belt and it did feel a little loose. You know, come in here and pinched the belt, and it just didn't feel quite right. So went home, started looking on the internet for how to tighten the belt on the Nirvana Rodeo, and of course there's nothing. But you know, we do have a manual. So I opened the manual, and it says, let me get so I can actually read it here, so you can read it. This shouldn't have more than 5 millimeters of play, and not less than 2 millimeters. Loose the shaft nut by special key supplied in the set. Set the correct tension of the belt by the upper screw and tighten fast the shaft nut. What? So okay, I finally figured out what our wonderful friends, the Czechs, and they really are wonderful, what they were trying to say. Is basically, and I'm not going to do it again here, but I'm going to show you what I did. Is you basically need a 6 millimeter hex key to loosen this guy right here, and get it good and loose so you can spin it. You know, so it's doesn't have any friction in here in this little clamshell type deal. Then you need a special wrench, or a spanner as the British call it, which is right here. And they give you this guy. You can tell it's orange, so they give it to you. And you just put it right in there and let it catch on one of those little notches, and then you can loosen or tighten this thing. So once this is loose, you can rotate this with this wrench here, and then that'll move this whole belt pulley either closer to the drive shaft or farther away from it. So you just turn this little wrench on the fitting up there until the belt's the right tension. And then once you got that, you come back up here, tighten this guy up, and you're good to go. So you don't want to leave it too loose so that it screeches, but you don't want it to be too tight either, because it'll put a lot of tension on the drive shaft here and the bearings in there, and that would be a bad thing. So anyway, it was as simple as that, and I haven't been able to fly it yet, but I'm going to go fly it tomorrow probably, and we'll see how the throttle response is. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys later.